Hi, everyone. I'm Nikki DeLoach.
Hi, Nikki. I'm Andrew
Hi.
Walker, and we are so excited for all of you to see our new signature mystery movie, Curious Caterer Grilling Season.
Yeah, part two,
Woo!
part
Yeah,
two.
two.
First, I just wanted to say, you guys, the only reason we get to come back and do this is because of all of you who tuned in to watch the first one. So from both of our hearts, I know I can say thank you so much for the love, for the support, for tuning in. All the podcasts that made it one of the top 5 non-Christmas movies to watch this year, the lists that were made, the list that Curious Caterer made, all of it. Like, it just, we wouldn't be back here getting to do another one if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much. Right,
Thank
Andrew?
you so much, everybody. Yeah, I just found out though that Nikki DeLoach is doing movies with other men, and it's very upsetting. I thought I was the only work husband in her life, as she is in my life, of course.
A lie.
So guys,
lie.
keep watching these movies so I only get to work with Nikki, please. Okay. And she only gets to work with me.
We only just want to do this together for the rest of our lives until we're like 80. So
That's
please.
That's it. We're simple people. We're simple people here.
What? To ask.
That's it.
Well, we have some questions that Hallmark Movies and Mysteries sent our way that we're going to be answering. So let's get started. Are you ready, Andrew?
I'm ready.
Okay, here's the first question. We are excited to reunite Goldie and Tom in the second installment of Curious Caterer Grilling Season. This time, a birthday party Goldie caters. This time, it's a birthday party that Goldie caters and Tom attends. It has a deadly end. Can you clue us in on what we can expect at the start of this new mystery?
Kind of already answers the. Nobody dies. What to expect? I mean, it's pretty action packed. I don't think Hallmark has. I haven't seen a mystery movie with this much action, and there's explosions and
trash cans that are being climbed.
Trash cans that are being climbed. Nikki DeLoach, what you can expect in this movie is Nikki DeLoach basically being Tom Cruise she's Tom Cruise of Hallmark in this movie, doing all of her own stunts. No stunt doubles.
That's not true. We had an amazing stunt double that came in to do some fun things. But I do like to do as much as insurance will allow me to do.
Yes.
Right.
In insurance.
Insurance.
Not insurance, yeah.
But P.S., you guys, I'm from the country, and Andrew has basically told me that I've been speaking wrong for the last forever in my life. I also say, what was the other one? Oh, vehicle. That was the other one I say wrong, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That inflection. That inflection. Vehicle. All my Southern friends say the same thing. Insurance. Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's some things I would love to do all of the stunts, but there's some things they won't allow me to do. So we had like a awesome, woman who came in and did that stuff. But it was really fun. It does have a lot of action. I will also say that a lot of the characters from the first one, they're back. Which is really, Riley, who plays Mason, is back. JC, who plays Marla. Lachlan Monroe is back. And I guess the one thing that we could tease is that this specific mystery, Lachlan Monroe, his character, my ex-husband, is placed at the center of it.
Yeah.
So I think we can share that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And, all right. And thankfully, he's amazing.
Oh, he's so
a gift.
Good.
He's a gift to this set. Oh yeah.
He's a gift. He's a national Canadian
gift to this story. He is.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do the next one. Yeah. We last left off with Tom and Goldie building a friendship after solving their last case together. Will their relationship possibly turn into something more as they team up again?
What do you think?
What do all of you think? I think we, yeah, it's one of those things that you don't want to let the air out of the tension out of that. You want to keep that as long as possible. And
we're trying to do 27 of these, guys.
Yeah, we're trying to do 20 and not get you guys tired of us just
making
it just
out.
being making exactly. You just want to see us make out the entire movie. We've already done 6 of those movies, I think, or 5 of them. But look, I'm sure there's look, there's a little bit more flirtation going on, I think, in this movie than there was in the first, for sure. And we're still playing against it, and and leaving a lot of space for that to eventually potentially happen.
There also is a bit of a there's a person from your life that comes into this movie that we meet for the first time that kind of throws a bit of a wrench into the love story that could potentially be blossoming between these two people, and that is your ex-wife. That's
right, Jessamine.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's things that are being tossed in their way, but I do think that you will see them. You will get the sense that between the last movie and this movie, they have been spending a lot of time together, and they have been moving, creeping towards each other. I think that's probably the most accurate description, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, but if we get more of these, we gotta move this thing along. The audience needs some smooching. Okay, next question. The tables have turned, and Goldie is now the lead suspect in the murder investigation. How does Tom work with her to clear her name? What is that? Goldie is just really getting herself in some pickles, doesn't she?
She does. She does. I think it really comes down to, you trust somebody innately, and Tom in the formality purposes, he needs to have her be part of the suspect list because she was there. She was at the scene of the crime. She was, she was the last one to. Am I allowed to say this? I guess. Can I?
Hold on, I'm getting the answer. Yes, you can say it.
Okay, yeah. So she was the last one to use the grill after something happens, and so look, of course she's a suspect. She's on the list, but Tom also knows that it's very unlikely that she's a true suspect. So he's just doing everything he needs to do. And,
is this the face of a murderer?
I know. Come on.
Yeah, but it does make for some fun because I am a suspect. You have to follow up, and I'm the nosiest human being in the world, and so I keep trying to get into your investigation. You're trying to be professional. I'm breaking all the rules, which makes it really hard for you to toe that line.
And it's also potentially an excuse for me to say, hey, Goldie, stay out of my business because you are a suspect. So I'm using that as an excuse,
Never.
All right. Number 4. Yeah. Nikki, you've recently produced another Hallmark signature movie. Yeah, you're killing it. Did you have anything that you took away from that project you wanted to incorporate into making the second installment of our movie?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, it's interesting that there's a lot of mysteries that I've ended up being a part of. So there's Family History Mystery, which Niall Matter and Janelle did, they did such a good job, and I loved loved the way that it turned out. I thought it turned out to be such a good movie. And my Nana loved it, and my mom, which is always like, if they love it, 2 thumbs up. Was really happy with the way that it turned out. And, it's interesting that Megan and I are also writing and creating another mystery for Hallmark right now. And then I'm in this one. And then we also have another project that is a true crime project that we're in the midst of selling. It's not Hallmark. It's actually we're turning into a podcast and making the flip to TV. So I found myself in this world of like mysteries and true crime and all of this really dark stuff. Like it's just all so dark. It's like people are dying and mysteries are hard is a takeaway. They are so hard because on top of the fact that you have to just create like in a normal Hallmark movie or any kind of movie that you write, you have to create, arcs for every character. And you have to create complications that come into the mix. But with a mystery, you also have to weave into it red herrings. You have to weave into it like, the legal system, the justice system. Can this actually happen? Is this feasible? Is this true to life? You want to try and make it as true as possible. And so one thing I've learned, it's every single time it's a very humbling experience. And the thing that I think I can, from developing all of these other shows and then coming into Curious Caterer, what I can bring into it is, we actually have, like, John Christopher Plummer did a great job with this script on plot, on, driving certain elements forward, making sure there was enough red herrings, making sure that we checked all the boxes. I think, Andrew, what you and I brought into it is we really tried to look at it from a character point of view. Like, hey, you guys did an excellent job of giving the audience a plot-driven, movie. How can we deepen these characters? How can we tell the story in a way that also emotionally drives the movie forward? You have that physical journey. What is the emotional journey for these two characters? And you have to have both. Even if it's a mystery, you have to have both. And I think sometimes the mistake is to think you just have to be all plot, all physical adventure. And so the emotional journey of the characters is left out. So I think, Andrew, you and I, we were very much involved in that together in this second one, which was really fun. Right?
And Megan, and Megan as well, partner. Nikki's writing partner, acting coach. And we worked a lot on that at the very beginning. But, I think what John Christopher Plummer did in this movie that was really like unique in these mystery wheel movies that Hallmark is doing is there were so many red herrings. Yeah. Even in the first one, it's kind of like it's got like a Clue-esque type
like
vibe to it. Anyone could have done it, and so I think that was an exciting aspect of this movie.
Yeah.
Kind of sets it apart.
It does. I do. Yeah. And also, the one thing he did is he really kind of learned our personalities in the first one, and he played toward our strengths.
Yes.
Comedically in the second one as well, which I really enjoyed.
And beefed up some of these key characters, like Riley, JC, Marla character, and really had you guys do a lot of fun things together, and Lachlan. Yeah.
And then I think even there were some scenes that Marla wasn't even going to be in, and I was like, can we have Marla in this scene?
Yeah, exactly.
I do something fun with Marla in this scene because, when you find a chemistry with someone, and I definitely have that with her as well, like we have so much fun together. It's never taking away from anyone. It's always, especially if somebody's extremely talented and good, and I feel the same is true for Riley, who plays Mason. It's only adding to the entire story. If everybody comes with their A game and everybody is delivering and doing it, it only elevates the entire movie. So I feel like this one became more of an ensemble movie in that way, which I felt was right on the money. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Andrew, this is your question. It was so fun to work together again, and fans are loving all the videos and photos of. Wait, Andrew, wait till you see the next one that just got put together, because I have something I'm sending to you in a second that we can post.
All right.
Okay, so it was so fun to work together again, and fans are loving all the videos and photos of us on set. So can we share any fun behind the scenes stories while filming?
Well, we have, I just shared something. It kind of echoed our previous, the one where we're dancing.
Oh,
Oh yes, no, sorry, not dancing. No, I was going to share that, but I shared the one that you're on my shoulders in
you'll
the
see why.
in the cooking. Okay, I won't. Um,
You'll see
but
why.
I mean, come on, there was so many
We
fun
have a lot of
things
fun
on this.
together.
We as people probably already noticed, we have a lot of fun together. So um, it's like we have so much fun, and then it's like action, and then we get into it, but it's still it's this doesn't feel like work when I'm working with you. It's just so much fun all the time. But there's a lot of work we put into it at the very beginning, which I think people
Yeah.
may or may not know, but I guess from this live, people now know that we put hours of time and effort into this, so that when we show up on set, it doesn't feel like work, and we're fluid in how the scene is going and what direction we're going to take it. Some of the behind the scenes, I mean, I think something that people should know is that this movie was called Grilling Season. Obviously, it was supposed to take place in a backyard and outdoor barbecue
Oh,
season.
yes.
This movie was shot in the winter, like in the dead of, we had a blizzard on one of the nights that we were supposed to shoot the outdoor scene. And so, we're all freezing our buns off outside, and snow is, you know, coming down horizontally. And Nikki just decides, she's like, I'm going to take matters in my own hands. And she walks outside and she tells the producers and the director, she's like, guys, like, what are we doing here? Let's just bring this inside, keep the background more comfortable, make it, we can just make it feel like we're on our way outside, or people can come in and out, but make the meat of the scene take place indoors. So Nikki just, she made a lot of people happy that night in deciding that. Um, a selfish fun thing for me.
Yes, Andrew. It was like
What was that?
I was outside grilling in a blizzard, and also it would like look
Yeah,
ridiculous, and they were like, "No, it's fine." And
it's
I'm like,
fine. It's fine.
guys, this is not going to happen. Like, we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to move the party inside.
yeah. Yeah, and another fun thing behind the scenes, which was fun for me selfishly, is that I had my dad there, for a good portion of the movie. So it was nice, and Nikki was so sweet. You're so nice to my dad, as you are with everybody. But my dad really had fond memories of you. And we went out for dinner. We had those dinners. I'm kind of going off the set right now, but we had the dinner with all the guys, with Nikki, all of Nikki's on-screen husbands. Palaha and not yeah, and Ben Ayers and Michael Rady and
Yeah,
Michael Rady. That was so much fun. My dad was
it was
there,
so
and
much fun.
it was great. So we just had a really, really good time, with timing wise, everyone being in town in Vancouver at the same time. And
That was a great
yeah,
night.
that was a great, great night. Yeah.
Oh, I think about that night sometimes, like in my heart, it just makes my heart so happy. It was so
Yeah.
much
So much fun. There are a lot of twists and turns. There's a tangled web of suspects,
fun.
from both Tom and Goldie's exes to suspicious neighbors and business partners. Without giving any spoilers, do we each have a favorite scene we can't wait for the viewers to see?
Yeah, I mean, a couple. I feel like the trash can scene is we turn that into something really fun and funny. I also think that the the fight sequence is really cool. I think that was like um, really fun to shoot, and also is really different.
Yeah.
Um, just in
The
terms of
scene
like
with us
fun.
at the house with Lachlan, I mean, it was
I
more
was
on a
just gonna
serious note,
say the
but he just,
emotional. Yeah,
yeah, the emotional stuff. Yeah.
he killed it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a great scene. You and him both in that scene were fantastic.
Thanks, Nikki.
Of course. What else? Do you have another one?
Uh, I love I love working with Riley. So a lot of the scenes that him and I had together, just the fun banter, and he's really, you know, as he did in the first movie, but like, you know, now that we understand the dynamics a little bit more, you know, him and I are having a lot of fun just playing around with those, you know, the him being my mentor and stuff, and just him looking up to me and seeing me in this like untouchable light, you know, and it's just, and also being a little afraid of me. It's a lot of fun to work with him. Super talented young actor.
He's so good. I love the scene. It made me think of the scene, Andrew, with all of us. It's you and me and JC and Riley, where JC and I come in with the boxes and try to infiltrate.
Yes.
And we, in between the four of us, you know, we were able to kind of ahead of time work out, like, again, that prep work, it comes in handy.
Yeah.
We were able to kind of really truncate that scene and make it kind of sing comedically with JC and Riley and the four of us, and Goldie getting her way at the end of the scene, and you being like, what just happened?
What just happened? Yeah. I also love the scene with you and JC when I catch you guys at the house, and then you guys are on the chalkboard, you know, putting your hands up, blocking. It was great.
I have to go back to a behind the scenes. I have to ask Paul if he put it in the trash or if he saved it for me, because I had asked him to save it. So you weren't there on this night, Andrew. So it was when Marla and I are like the characters of Marla and Goldie are I'm not giving too much away, but we're breaking into a house to try and get information. We're trying to find something. We're sleuthing. She is trying to like keep someone's attention so that I can sneak in the house. Well, it's really dark, and I am like sneaking up against this brick wall, and I'm going very fast. And one of the takes, I turn, and instead of turning into the garage, I turn and I run into the brick wall.
How didn't I miss this?
I'll show you. I literally, by the way, this is also the benefits of working from home. I've got Lululemons on and a nice sweater, so I just begin. Okay, so I come through and I'm like sneaking. And I'm supposed to like sneak right into the garage, but I did. I was like, and then I like actually hit the brick wall and I fall on the ground in the middle of the scene, and then I crawl into the garage. Got it all on camera. I was like,
that's amazing.
Please tell me you will use this take. And he was like, I don't know if they'll let me use that. You're looking so ridiculous.
Well, people know that you injure yourself on every set, right? Falling down the stairs. Well, not injure, but you almost injure yourself. You recover well.
I do, but I'm clumsy. I tend to like somehow, I don't know, but I have to ask Paul if he still has that. I asked him to keep it because I want it as like an outtake. Okay. Another sleuth is in the mix as we learn the murder victim hired a PI, and as our characters get closer to solving the case, more secrets start to unravel. Can we each give a clue viewers should be on the lookout for as they sleuth along while watching?
I would just say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Would that work?
I think we just leave it at that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, work husband. That is a great answer.
Goldie uses her very good catering to stay updated on the case, from delivering treats like cinnamon rolls to Tom to eavesdropping while grilling at the party. With so many tasty foods, what is each of our favorite dishes to have at a barbecue?
Oh, favorite dishes at a barbecue. I mean, well, Andrew and I are both pretty healthy eaters. So, I mean, I like a, you know, and I don't know. What about you, Andrew? I'm trying to think. I like veggies on a grill. Veggies on a grill make me really happy.
Yeah. You know, I love like veggies on a grill. Love like portobello mushrooms on a grill, like flipped over.
That's a good one.
I am into, if I'm going to have a burger, I like a pasture raised, I'm a little bougie LA with my meat, but I like a pasture raised patty, like nice, thick, like rare, juicy burger with some cheese on top. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like a good burger too.
Corn on the grill, like turning some corn on the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the rapid fire. Here we go. Chelsea. All right. Are you going to lead this or are we leading this? You're doing it, right? No. We have to decide. Okay. So here we go, guys. Rapid fire game. We've been so lucky to get to work together again. Yay. Thank you, fans. And the fans love seeing how well we know each other. We do know each other very well. So we're going to play a rapid fire game of who is most likely to. For each one, we'll let you know if it's you or me who's most likely to. Okay, ready? Who is most likely to take the lead to solve a mystery?
Goldie.
Yeah. Even in real life, like I live for, like if somebody has a medical situation, especially that they can't figure out what's going on, my friends will call me and I'll be like, just give me a second. And I will figure it out. Like what are your symptoms? When did they start? You need to start tracking. Is there a rhythm to it? Is there a pattern to it? Is there I am obsessed. I love mysteries.
Yes, that's Nikki for sure.
Yeah. Who's most likely to throw a birthday party? I think you and Cass are way more likely to throw. Like I'm getting a little better, but you have people.
If Cassandra's involved in these questions, then yes, it's a totally different answer. But I'm definitely not somebody who's going to throw you a birthday party. I'm not. I'll show up to the party and I'll party.
That's true.
But
if Cass is out, I'll show up to the party and I'll party.
I'll party. But I won't throw you the party. Who's most likely the party goer? Well, I'll be there.
Andrew,
I'll be there.
Love a good party. I think probably if it was just the two of us and Cass is out of the mix, I am the one that's most likely to throw you a party.
To throw the birthday party. Yeah.
Okay, so who's the most likely to barbecue on the grill for dinner? I would say you, for sure.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I'd say that as well.
Who's the most likely to make your scene partner laugh?
I don't know, man.
We're tied on that.
No, I think we're tied. Because you make me laugh a lot.
Because I do stupid things like run into walls, but you actually will make me laugh. Okay.
Memorize their lines first. I mean, that's easy. Nikki will do that. Nikki doesn't even have to. She doesn't even have to look. She looks at her lines once, and she could memorize them.
I will say though, Andrew, you on this last Curious Caterer, I barely saw you looking at those sides, man. Like you came to play. Like from the first time we worked together to now, like you are on top of those lines.
Yeah, I'm a little more distant. I'm distancing myself from the juice business, so I'm focusing more on my learning of lines, which has been great.
Yeah, I just want you to give yourself credit for that because you were so on top of those lines in this last movie. You were awesome. Okay, who is more likely to eat a box of cinnamon rolls? Neither. Absolutely.
Yeah, neither of us.
Although it was it was like vultures. You and I were with that one cinnamon roll that you were supposed to eat in that scene, and we both ended up taking a bite, and we were because we don't give ourselves sugar.
Yeah. One thing about the two of us, if it is worth eating, if it's something that's homemade special and there's there's something to it that is special, then we'll chow it down, no guilt, nothing, and just have it and enjoy it. Yeah. And so.
But if it's not, it's walnuts.
If it's not,
and what? Just nuts, basically.
Yeah. Crudy Titan. It's walnuts and
veggie sticks. All day long.
That's it.
We are some bougie eaters, I gotta tell you. We are both I might be the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, so wrapping it up. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. We cannot wait for you to watch the premiere of Curious Caterer grilling season, which is, Andrew.
Yes, tune in for Curious Caterer grilling season on Sunday. This Sunday, February 5th, 7/6 Central on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
Yes, and don't forget to tweet along with us using the hashtag Curious Caterer.
Nikki and I will both be tweeting, so join us.
Yes, let's blow the social up.
Again.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all so much. We
Thanks,
love
guys.
you.